What's going on, everybody? How's it going? How's everybody doing tonight? See if anybody comes in. Ain't got nobody in here right this second. Oh man, I just tried to. I was just getting ready to click on the live right at 7 o'clock, like right dead on 7 o'clock, and the internet thing went. The internet went out. I had to reset everything. Shit is crazy. It's the cube. This cube is something wrong with it. If you turn a certain way or something, it's like it's not getting the signal properly or something. I don't know what the hell. Shit is crazy. Like I turned it upside down, like I said before. I got it upside down. Now it works. So, what's up, Rocky? What's going on? How's it going? Yeah, man. I went to click on right at 7 o'clock, and the damn internet went out. It's the box. I think this box is cooked or something. Like it ain't working right. Because then I had to redo it, and now it's working. Yeah, I'm chilling too, man. I'm chilling too. I ain't doing too much right now. I worked on the RV today, cleaned the whole outside, scrubbed the outside of it. I got my tires on. What's going on? Moore's Adventures. What's going on? That's Jordan over there, isn't it? But I'll wait for a few more people to get in here, and then I'll get on to what I want to talk about. Yeah, them tires are $1,300, bro. $1,300 for 6 tires. Shit hurt. Now I got to save money up to drive up to this Beast of the East show. Basically, the motorhome's ready to go, so I'm ready. I got all the kennels. I got to buy one more crate. That's all I got to do is buy one more XL crate. Because Vader don't like, when I was riding with him loose in the motorhome, he was like climbing up here on a dashboard and shit. He didn't like that shit, so I'm going to put him in a cage. I don't know why he's stressed. He was stressing. I don't know why, but normally he's not like that. But yeah, I mean, literally, Rocky, he had his ass right here. See this cubby where the TV was? His ass was stuck in there. And he was sitting on a drink holder right here between me and my buddy. He's sitting right here on top of the engine hump. Dumbass dog. 200-pound dog sitting on top of this shit. Crazy. But I just want to like get a few people in here, and then I got some things I want to talk about. The weather's a lot better here now. It's nicer. Getting a little nippy out. I like it. I'm sick of the bugs. I'm sick of the heat. I'm done with it, man. I had enough. You know what I'm saying? What's up, William? What's going on, brother? You know, so I'm sick of the heat. I'm ready for fall. I've been ready for fall since fucking June, man. Like anything over 70 degrees, I'm sweating like a damn, lady in church. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, like I said, I got the tires on. Everything's going good. So I'm basically 110 in Texas. Yeah, you can have that shit, man. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. I'm not feeling that shit at all. I'm thinking about coming down there, man. Actually, man, in October. Oh shit! I'm tired, man. These dogs keep me up 4 a.m. every day. I'm gonna go to June Williams Jungle Jump Off. I'm thinking about going there. So I may go to the jump off. It's basically just the meet and greet before the before Rumble in the Jungle 6-0. So I'm thinking about coming down there. We'll see. Now I got Borble shows coming up, and I got an appraisal coming up in November. So now I got to go to an appraisal down in Florida in November. I got a show the 21st in Virginia. So I got to get him appraised, and I got to start getting him out there. He's 3 years old, man. I got to get him bred while he can be bred. He only got like 4 good years in him, and, you know what I mean. And then he's old man. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to talk about tonight is one of the things I want to talk about is, and you guys might have different opinions of this, or you might think I'm crazy, or you might think, whatever. But what's up, Joseph? How you doing, brother? But one of the things I want to talk about tonight is the dog game and the people and the attitudes and the more of the I guess the younger breeders or up and coming breeders, that are they're not younger so much in age, as younger as far as how long they've been breeding or what they've been doing, or how they're not really at that professional level yet. Like, they're not LLC, they're not killing it. They don't have 15 litters under their belt. They're not producing mad killer dogs and all that stuff. But and I want to talk about also is like that some of these people, as soon as they have a litter, they get real cocky and they think like they made it or something. It's like, man, you didn't make shit, bro. You ain't even close to being there. I got 6 litters under my belt. I don't feel that I'm close to being there. Oh shit, Capone in the building. And like a third point I want to talk about is like people that you've helped out to start their kennel. If you try to help somebody start their kennel, you give them breaks, give them deals on dogs. Because I've done a lot of that. That. How I roll. I give everybody a break. I've given so many breaks. I've lost tons of money. Trust me. And the thing is, you give these people these breaks, and they go off and make themselves a kennel, and they start doing all right. The next thing you know, they think their shit don't stink, or they, or they don't want to reciprocate anything to you. I don't think that's cool. I think you need to stay humble no matter how high you make it. You still got to stay humble to a certain, not super humble. You can talk your shit, get spicy. That's the fun of showing dogs. But, we all know when you're serious versus when you're just busting chops. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is with me, remember last week, the guy came on here, and I'm not even going to say his name. He presented himself. He presented his kennel and everything himself. So he put himself out there. I never said his name. I never said his kennel. I just didn't like the way he handled it. You know what I'm saying? Now, remember the Tupac? I had Little Rock, right? And I had Coco. Okay, that's Grand Champion sired on both sides. Shut up, Karma. Right? On both sides, that's Grand Champion sired pockets, right? So, the guy that bought both of them, he bred them, calls me up, man, I got puppies. You want one? I was like, he's like, I'll give you one. You want, for what I paid for Little Rock. Now, I paid $2,500 for Little Rock. I sold them for $1,000, which is dirt cheap. I gave the dog away. Okay? All right? So, he tells me that, and notice I'm not putting names out there because I'm not trying to diss anybody. I'm just explaining what happened. So, he says, send me a $200 deposit, right? And it's only been like 4 days at the most, I think, if I can remember correctly. I've been busy. I work. I run a company. It's not like I can just stop and do shit. And he called me up last night, man, and he was talking to me like I was his son. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, hey, man, you need to send me this $200, man, because, I lost my job or this or that or whatever the hell's going on. I got problems. And that ain't my fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my problem. Okay, number one. But I was like, all right. Well, I said I've been going haywire here, running around. I haven't had time to go to the bank and deposit the money, so I can send it to you, right? And he's like, well, you need to handle this. I mean, talking strong to me, like demanding I do it, right? And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? So you know what? I was already tired, everything. You know what I told him? I said, you know what? Sell the fucking dog. You stick the dog up your ass for all I care. I don't care. So that's done too. So that's the second person I've helped, And then he was going to honor and give me the dog for the price he bought Little Rock for, which was great. But then he's bitching at me about a $200 deposit. Bro, the fucking dog can't go for like 7 more weeks. He can't even leave. I'm not going to fuck you. Anybody that knows me knows if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to fucking do it. I might not do it the second you want me to do it, but I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, I'm so fucking sick of people, bro, right now. I'm so sick of people. And this dog game, like, far as the dogs are great, and doing work with the dogs is great. But I'm telling you, shit's going to change around this camp. So I got some stuff I'm going to tell you how I'm going to change things up. Yeah, hit the like button, man. 6 people, 2 likes. Yeah, I'm too nice. Well, I'm not going to be nice anymore, man. I'm probably going to be hated by the time I get done, William. As far as appraisal, William, appraisal is from the South African standard. Basically, you go there and you put the dog on the end of the lead, and the dog stacks on the end of the lead. Just free stack, and you don't have to stack them all perfect and all that bullshit, right? Kind of like they did with the Rottweilers. Free stacking, goes to the end of the lead, and whatever he is, he is. They critique the dog, and they get a percentage number. Okay, it could be 84%, 85%. It could be 91, 90. I think, and Mark Fallis, the breeder of Fader, thinks he'll go about 91. I don't know if he will or not, but I'm going to see. Best time to do appraisal now. He's matured. He's right now. He's in prime time. He's turning 3, September 12th. He's ready. I mean, his dog is popped. He ain't getting no bigger unless he gets fat. You know what I'm saying? He's as big as he's going to get. I think he's probably 210 pounds right now. Got him because he's gained even more weight than when I weighed him last time. He weighed 204, and he looks bigger now. And I don't mean bigger like in the gut, like bigger all around. His head grew another half inch. He's 32. His head's 32 inches around. I measured it with the tape. So that's what that's for, William. But back to what I was saying is, like, what I'm going to do, I think, in future breeding, because I'm tired of dealing with all the, let me back up. You ever hear somebody say, if you want to change your life, change out who you hang out with, right? Change out who you do business with. Well, that's what I'm doing. So basically, if you want a dog from me, you're probably going to have to work at it a little bit, because I'm not selling just anybody no more. And to be honest with you, I'm if you haven't done business with me before, yo, stop. Fucking dogs in here making all kinds of noise. If you haven't done business with me before and you're not taking care of your dog now, you won't ever get a puppy from me again. It's not going to happen. You got a better chance of seeing fucking Jesus, and it's not going to happen. But what I'm going to do is I'm breeding for myself now. I'm not breeding for no offense to anybody out there, but I'm not breeding for you guys. I'm going to breed what I want to breed. I'm going to breed 3 puppies out of the litter. And if I have to, I'll fix the rest of them and sell them for $100. Because you know what? I'm not in it for the money like everybody else is. Okay? I got a job. Okay? I got a company. I make money. You know what I'm saying? I make more money in a day than I make doing this in a year, probably. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this ain't all glory over here. This is work. Yeah, have that. You know what I'm saying? You got to love it. All right? But what I'm going to do, the reason for this is I've sold to people. And then what happens is, they either treat you like shit afterwards, or they say they're going to do something, they don't do it, and I'm tired of it, man. I don't have time for this shit. You know what I mean? So if they don't come correct to me, I'm not selling any dogs to anyone at all. You know what I mean? If you come to me correct, you really want a dog, and you're going to take care of the dog. Like, you put it this way: say if I sell somebody a dog, right, and then 3 months later, the dog ain't even in his house. He sold it to somebody else already. I mean, Rodney McGraw. I sold a dog to him, a Merle to him, and he don't even have the dog no more because the dog tore his dorm up or something. You guys got pissed off. The dog chewed stuff up. Well, you should have let the dog loose in there. The dog should have been in a crate. See what I'm saying? So I'm gonna vet, and screen the people that I sell to better now. And if I don't feel you have your shit together, I'm not gonna sell you a dog. You know. And you get warning signs for that anyway, guys, because like if somebody's bitching about buying a 40, 50 pound or $40 or $50 bag of dog food. If they're bitching about that, they're not going to want to pay $3-4 grand for a dog, even if it's worth it. They're not going to want to pay it, So, and I'm not giving. There's no more payment plans. There's no more discounts. You pay the price. The dog doesn't leave till it's paid for. Period. And that's it. That's where I'm rolling it. And I'm not going to have any litters right soon anyway, so I'm not really worried about it right now. I mean, the soonest litter I got coming, bully wise, will probably be like 14 months from now. I got other dogs coming, but they're puppies. I don't have any adults. But when I'll probably have a litter in about a year and a half. You know what I mean? But I'll have the Borbal litter probably the end of next year, like the very end of next year or into January of 26. So, yeah, I'm all done, Joseph. I'm done fucking helping people, man. I'm going to be instant prick, just add water now. I don't give a fuck. I'm so sick of everybody's shit. Anybody I owed money to for dogs, I'm paying them off. Because, like, everybody gets funny, man. This dog game, everybody gets funny. They say one thing, they do another. They say, oh, don't worry about it. The next day they're calling up, where's my money? I'm like, what the fuck? You want the money now, or what do you want to do? You going to give me a break or not? It's like, I don't even want no breaks. Here's your money and thank you. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't expect anybody to give me shit. Straight up. I don't expect anybody, even you guys. You can, William can be my best friend. If he had a litter of puppies, I expect I got to pay for the dog. I ain't asking for shit for free. I'm not that person. If I want it, I go fucking buy it. Period. Like when Christmas time comes up, right? Christmas time comes up, and everybody said, what do you want for Christmas? You know what I tell them? I said, I don't want nothing for Christmas. You know why? Because Christmas every day for me. Because if I want something, I just go get it. That's how I roll. If I need something, I go get it. I'm not going to wait for somebody to get it for me. If I need it, I need it. Or if I want it, I want it. I mean, if I don't have the money, I don't buy it. But I'm saying, if I got the money and I can do it, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to say. I mean, I understand, like, people save, and they, put money away, for when they get old and all that, and that's great. But you can only spend so much money when you're old. You know what I mean? Think about it. Money was meant to be spent. That's what it's for. It's used as it's a tool to be used to get what you need. That's what it's for. So, I'm done. I'm done with, my circle's so small, it's disgusting. I'm telling you, I hardly talk to anybody anymore. Even people that I thought I was close to. I mean, put it this way, guy's not even in dogs. He's got 2 of my dogs, not even in dogs, right? He hardly calls me at all. If I don't call him, I'm done with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with that shit. Them people, like, supposed to be one of your best friends, but they never call you, and if you don't call them, you'll never hear from them. That ain't your. No, we're not doing that no more. That shit's over with. You know what I mean? That's disrespectful. You know what I mean? You have to realize in dogs or anything else, you can't let people just walk all over you, disrespect you all the time. You can't do that. You know, some people are in your life for a reason. Some are only here for a season. That's the way it works. You know what I'm saying? People are going to come and go. I got to worry about, and like Pretty French, and she made a point, and she was right. Pretty French bulldogs, where I got my French bulldog from. She's got nice bulldogs. She does a good job. You know, she told me, she says, you got to stop taking care, trying to help everybody else. It's time to take care of Dark Side, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take care of my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, in a nutshell. That's right. I got to stand on business. Correct. That's correct. Larry Bird is doing great, man. I'd bring him out now, but if I bring him out, everybody's going to get up, and I'm going to let them out when I get off the live. But he's doing great. He looks like $1,000,000, man. He looks great. He looks really good. I got a picture of him stacked the other day. I sent it to the breeder. She sent it to one of her other Frenchie friends, breeders or whatever, and they were like all over the dog. They were like, holy shit. So I've been feeding him meat, and like a really good diet. And, I mean, the dog just is taken care of. All my dogs take care of. You know that. So, but there's a way to move in this business, okay? There's a way to move in this business, and a lot of these guys ain't moving right. You know, you ain't gonna come and fucking talk to me, right? Like I'm your son. Like who are you? You know? And the guy's like, he's kind of big and strong looking dude, all roided out or whatever. I don't give a fuck. That don't fucking intimidate me. Trust me, that don't fucking scare me. You got the wrong one for that shit. Don't let that, you know what I mean? I'm not worried about that guy's shit. Trust me. Yeah, the fan only blows when you're hot. Yeah. Yeah, the minute you ain't got no litters or nothing, nobody wants to talk to you. Or the minute, or you know what, everybody comes and gets what they want from you, and then you don't fucking hear from them. Even some of my closest friends, I've hardly heard from. You know, so that's why I just sit back and watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't complain. Like I don't really say nothing to nobody. I mean, I'm talking to you guys about it, but I don't like say nothing to them. I just sit back and watch everybody how they move, and I'm like, but I'm not a guy that needs constant attention anyway. I was an only child. I grew up alone, so I'm used to being by myself. It's not that big a deal, but don't tell me this and then do that. Yeah. Well, if you got me, you got to have me. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me you got me and you don't got me. Yeah. So, when I say I got you, I got you. I mean, to whatever extreme I got to go, because that's the way I'm built. That's me. Not everybody's like that. Some people will only go so far, and they're like, hey, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? But Larry Bird's doing great. Karma looks really good, and she's really filling out, but she's still got that damn skin shit. She's going to the vet Monday or Tuesday. It's not real bad. Like she didn't lose any hair, but it's under there, and you can see it, and it's like I don't know or what it is, because she's not eating just kibble. She's eating meat, so she's not getting tons and tons of kibble. So, you know, she shouldn't be getting extra oil in her skin. Yeah, Larry Bird likes to be with Karma, but you know what? I had a scare a couple times, William, where she plays too rough and she hurt Larry Bird's leg twice. So now I don't let Larry Bird out with her, like only when she's in the house. But I don't when they're out running around. I take the big dogs out, then I bring Larry Bird out by himself. I can't afford that dog to get hurt, man. He's too good. If that dog's leg gets broke or something, I'm done. You know what I mean? Well, you know what, Joseph, with Vader's, situation, if I had a litter right now, I'd be sold out already. I got them sold out. I've got a litter of 8 sold out already. I just got Pretty French called me and said she got somebody else to a French bulldog breeder wants one. As soon as you see my dog, she says, I want one. So it's like, I just have to wait, man. She's not ready. Unless somebody's got a female they want to breed, call me up and we'll work it out. Right now, just so everybody knows, I had 3 lock-ins at $1,500 for Vader to get puppies on the ground. $1,500. That's dirt cheap. Just to show what he can produce. After that, it goes to $3,500. Because that's the price of one puppy. Is $3,500. That's what they go for. 35 to $5,000 is the window. You know, if you go to Black Iron out in Colorado, you're going to pay 5 G's. But she's got some of the top shit. So you get what you pay for. I've got 1 lock-in on 1 kennel for $1,500 so far. So I got 2 left. And then at the Beast of the East, I'm doing a stud raffle. But I'm not doing it for me. The proceeds go to the show. I'm trying to help Danny out. Okay? They got to pay for the shipping. They don't have to pay for me to pull it because it's only $100 to pull it. Ain't no big. So it's basically like I'm donating $100 to the show. It ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not paying for the shipping and all that bullshit. You know, and then I'll, when they're ready, they give me their PG numbers or whatever, and I FedEx it to them, and boom. So, like with Vader, I just want to get puppies on the ground because I know this dog's going to do something great. I know it. I feel it. I mean, I just know he's going to produce. As long as he's with a decent bitch. The bitch don't have to be fucking super fire. But if she's average or above average, the puppies are going to be nice. You know, but she can't be some, Doberman Pinscher looking goddamn thing and expect the world out of Vader. You know, he can only push his genes so far, and then what I mean, because remember, the bitch is 70% of the litter most of the time anyway. So. Yeah, she's laying here on her belly right now, but she was chewing her tail and stuff before, William. She might be getting, I'm thinking she might be getting mange from the mites. You know what I mean? She's not losing hair, but she's getting like that, real flaky, dry skin. She's getting bumps under her skin, like under her coat. Like you can see the bumps coming. And it's mainly, it's just on the top of her back, which is weird. Like there's nothing on her belly. You know what I'm saying? It's only on her back. Like right down the middle of her spine. Weird. And on her tail a little bit. The rest of the dog's clean. So I don't know. But body-wise, confirmation-wise, she looks really good. She's starting to really fill out. She looks good. And Karma's spelled with a K, just so you know, William. It's K-A-R. Not that it's a big deal. I'm just letting you know. What else? So, like I said, I'm going to be more selective on when I sell puppies to people, and I've got at least 2 Warble shows I'm going to this year before the end of the year. I might go to the Jungle Jump Off in Texas now that I got my rig going right. I might. I'm not saying I'm going to. I might. It depends. Basically, if I get to York, PA and back with no problems with this thing, then maybe I'll go to Texas. But I want to, it's kind of like going to York is like the test run. You know what I mean? So that's like 600 and something miles, almost 700 miles. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just keep improving on this thing. Like I got the tires on. Now I'm going to do the brakes and the shocks on it. The brakes work, but I want new brakes because they don't stop as good as I want them to. All new rotors, all new pads, 4 new shocks. By the time I get done with this thing, I'll probably have 10 grand in it. But you know what? I own it. Where are you going to buy a motorhome that has no problems for 10 G's? You're not going to get it. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get it. So, Anybody got any litters or anything going on? How's everybody else's dogs doing? If anybody's got any litters, they want to post them up. Let people know. You know me, I'm not a hater. You can put them on here if you want. I'm not going to have litters for like almost 2 years, so I don't give a shit. I don't care. I got some XLs coming. Down the road here, I got some XL puppies coming. I got 3 coming. So, but they're owed to me for different reasons. Either I gave somebody a bitch or I gave somebody stud credit. Like one of the females is in heat right now, and that's Troy's daughter. And she's in Texas, and she's going to be bred to Tyrone. She's going to be bred to Blue Notes Tyrone, and then I'm getting a second pick female out of that. And then when Skits breeds Blue to Aries again, I'll probably get the second pick female out of that as well. Unless I need a male. Maybe I'll take a male. It depends on what I need. You know what I mean? I know, so I got, and then I have one more female come. And by the time those puppies are ready to come, I'll probably be out of here and I'll be on my land. I found a piece of land in Gaffney, South Carolina. It's, what the hell was it? I think it's 3 acres. Has a mobile home on it that's not destroyed. So I could use it temporarily. And then later on, put something brand new on there. So I think he wants like $49,000 for 3 acres, and with the mobile home on it. So it's already got the well, it's already got septic. I mean, so I can't beat that. So I just sent him a message a little while ago, finding out, what I got to do for down payment. I'm working on it. And it's owner finance, so I don't even have to go through a bank. I just pay them, and that's it. And I think it's like $700 a month. If I pay it off early, I pay it off early. You know what I'm saying? It's only $49K. I could get a big septic job, and pay it off early. $20,000 septic job. Shut up. They're itching to go out. That's why they've been in the kennel for a while. They're getting a little itchy. But yeah, man, this dog game, these people, man, you got to watch them, man. They just shit. It's crazy. And everybody talks about, it's family, it's community. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's every fucking man for himself. They try to perceive it as a family affair because they want you to come to the shows and they want you to buy shit and promote and sponsor. It's not fucking family. Because I know people that are running shows that I've spent $1,500 on. And they hardly call me. Like I don't hardly hear from them. But when they need the money for the show, they call me. You know what I mean? So it's like, am I going to keep those or sell them? If they look good, William, I'm going to keep them and breed them. That's what I'm getting them for. They're all foundation females. You know what I mean? Because I sold all my shit. I don't have nothing. I've got one XL female coming, right? That I can handle while I'm in the RV. Okay? Then I'm maxed out. I can't take no more dogs in because I only got 4 crates, 4 dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to fucking put 20 dogs in an RV. I'm not going to be ridiculous. Even though I've got acres of land to run them on out here, I mean, they have plenty of room outside. So that one will come before I get my place. The other 2 are going to come after I get my place, and I'll have kennels set up. It's like I told you, the plan of attack was to put up a big metal building get the dogs straight first, and then I'm going to put the modular house for myself up later. So that way I get all the dogs out of the house. They're in a climate controlled environment, AC and heat, and I don't have to worry about them. I got security camera, all that shit, lock the doors, all that. You know what I mean? Same to you, Capone. Thank you. I want to get that building a slab poured, get the I'll do the plumbing, get the slab poured, get the septic done, because that's gonna have a separate I can't even talk, a separate septic system from the house. I'm gonna do two separate ones. It's gonna have its own septic tank, its own drain field. Because there's gonna be a lot of water going in there, because you're washing the kennels every day. So I don't want that going into my home system. So I'm doing two separate systems. And once I get that done, then I can have them remove the trailer that's there, and then bring the modular house in. I just told you, William. I just said I'm going to keep them for foundation females. That's why I'm getting all females. They're for breeding. They're for the breeding the next 2 years. That's what they're for. If they're good enough to put in the ring, which they should be, they're going to go in the ring, see what they do. If I can champ them out, I will, and then I'll breed them. So, just hang on, Carmen. I'll let you out in a minute, okay? Just hold on. She's itching to get out. But yeah, I mean, getting back to what I was saying before, like with this whole, you sell dogs to people and give them breaks and all that type of stuff, and then they want to turn around and like not reciprocate, or they just want to act a certain way. I don't have time for that shit, man. I don't have time for that. So I moved on. The dogs I had are gone. It is what it is. I'm forward, man. You know what I mean? But anybody who knows me, you know I'm gonna come up with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got one guitar in the back. A lot of my guitars are in storage right now. I'm getting ready to buy a small practice amp. Shut up! Man, she gotta go to the bathroom, probably. I'm getting this badass small practice amp because I can't play real loud in here, but it's got everything on it. So, and it's not real expensive. So I'm gonna get one of those. Kind of start jamming again, practicing. I haven't been playing in a while. But as far as the dogs go, all the dogs are looking good. If I get Karma's skin straightened out before the show, I'm good. Everybody's looking good. And the one XL puppy will be here before the show. So you'll get to see that puppy, and that's going to be a black tri. So, but I won't have any more until I get my place. So basically I'll have the one Frenchie, the one bully, and the two Borbles, and that's it. That's all I have. And then the other two XL puppies will come when by the time they're born. I mean, you're talking 5 months from now. You know what I mean? By the time you go through all the stuff, breeding process and all that. And you don't know if they're going to take. I mean, if the bitches don't take right or something, or they absorb the puppies, who the hell knows what's going to happen? That's the plan. I mean, that's the plan if it happens. If everything goes well, I will have two. Because you got to remember, we bred Blue to Aries the first time she absorbed the puppies. So, we might not get puppies. I don't know. Skits wants to try it again. I want to try it again. So, see what happens. But, you could be in this game or business. It's really business. I shouldn't say game, but that's what everybody calls it. You could be in this game and do well and not fuck people over and not be a jerk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not getting really bad mouthed right tonight because I'm tired and I'm just trying to talk normal. Because normally I'm like, fuck this, fuck that, but I'm too tired to worry about it right now. But it's just you got to watch all these people around you because most of these people have a motive why they're hanging with you. They're not hanging with you because they like you. They want something. They see you're going somewhere or something's going on. They want something. They're not hanging out with you because they want to go have dinner with you and shit. It ain't like that. It's business. They're either going to want a puppy in the future. They might want to use your stud. They might, whatever. So, oh, you wrote it again. I was going to say, William. I said it before. Okay, it's all cool. It's all good. But everybody in this game has a motive to why they're hanging with you. Trust me. It's not just because they like you. Trust me. I've had people that I've been friends with for 45 years drop off the face of the earth. So, and you hear loyalty is royalty. There ain't no fucking loyalty in this world. Let me tell you right now. There is no loyalty. There's rare people once in a while, like if you want, like me, I'm loyal to a fault, but I don't even want to be loyal to a fault no more. You know why? Because it doesn't pay off. I mean, I got a friend of 45 years I've helped when he was about ready to lose his house and everything else, and don't even pick up the phone and call me, man. And that shit don't sit well with me. So I'm taking care of me now. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm going to do what I want when I want, and I don't give a shit who likes it and who doesn't. I don't care if my family likes it. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if anybody likes it. Simple. I'm going to do what I got to do. I got Vader from Mark Fallis, William, in Florida. Mark Fallis. He's actually the one doing the show in Florida because he lives in Florida. So he hasn't seen Vader in person since he was a puppy. But he's seen the pictures of me. He's side stacking them. Then a couple of real nice pictures I got of him. He says he looks really good. So I'm going to put him in a show. Or to put him in the appraisal and see what he appraises at. That way I have, I'm going to register him with the. It's not NABA now. It's NABR. It's NABBR instead of the A on the end because it's for association. The R is just for registry. So instead of NABA, it's NABR. But I'm going to register them with them just for the hell of it, and register for the show early and get them all set up, and see what my boy can do. I mean, my dog is nice. Is he the best? Probably not. Is he one of the best? Probably. He's one of the nicest dogs I've seen. And that's not, I'm just going by what I'm seeing out there. Does he have faults? Yeah. Does he have a lot? No. His main fault is his stifles. And his stifles are not as bad as I thought they were. Because I saw another male that was being used for a stud. And I'm telling you, I shit you not. The dog's front leg, or the front of the back leg, had no curve whatsoever. It went straight to the ground. It's like he was standing on his tippy toes. Crazy. I mean, straight. My dog's got a somewhat of a curve, right? But I think he needs more of a curve. This dog had no curve, like none. I mean, it was straight, bro. I'm talking from the hock to the hip was a straight line. Crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I'm like, how the fuck can you breed that dog? I would never breed a dog that looks like that. Never. I'm wasting my time. Garbage plus garbage equals garbage. It don't equal cherry pie. It equals garbage. You know what I mean? So that makes no sense to me to use that dog to breed to anything. My dog has straight front, straight rear, great top line, and if you notice a lot of all the Borbles, their tail set where their tail's docked should be an extension of their spine. I see a lot of them that goes like this. It dips down and then it goes out. I don't like that. I do not like that because I'm a top line freak. I want that shit like this. I don't like that shit. So to me, that's garbage. You know. And I see a lot of these dogs, they quote working line Borbles. Yeah, they might be able to jump over a wall or whatever, but they don't look like a Borble. They look like a skinny mixed dog. They ain't got no bone. They ain't got no head. You know what I'm saying? They only weigh like 100 pounds, 120 pounds. That's not what a Borble's supposed to look like. I mean, I think a minimum on a Borble should be 140 pounds on a male. If he's built the way he's supposed to be built, he'd be 140 to 200 pounds, depending on how tall he is and all that shit. So, my dog's real tall. That's why he weighs, 200 pounds. But he's got the bone to back it up. So he doesn't look tall. You know what I'm saying? Because his bone is like, I'm telling you, his front leg is big as my arm. And I'm not, I weigh 285. I ain't small. His front leg is as big as my forearm. His paw is big as my fist closed. I mean, he's huge. So, and I think he's at that stage where he's matured, he's popped, he's done. Now I just got to keep him in shape. You know what I'm saying? Don't let him get too heavy. Keep him a little lean so he looks good, and that's it. Well, we'll be wrapping up in a few minutes. We got like 8 minutes, and so I'm looking forward to going to the Beast of East show. So you might want to check that out if you're anywhere near York, PA. September 14th. You might want to check that out because I'm telling you, some heavy hitters coming out there. There's people from all over the country coming. So you might want to check that out. There's even people coming from the UK. We're flying over to check shit out. You're gonna have like 3 or 4 Borble kennels over there. So we'll be checking each other's dogs out, I guess, or whatever. And there's a show next weekend in Lumberding, North Carolina. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to take the dogs with me. I don't know how many dogs I'm going to take, but I'm going to take Larry Bird and get him around the show, get him, used to the atmosphere. Maybe take him and Vader. I'll leave. I don't know. I'll probably got to take all 3. I might just take the damn motor home and just park it somewhere. Turn the generator on and run the damn AC. Because I ain't got nobody to watch my dogs, so they got to come with me anyway. So I just disconnect off from my lot here and just drive up there. It's only 2 hours. Go up there, hang out for the day, and then come home. I'll put them in the SUV, one or the other. But so the Lumberding, North Carolina show, I might go check that out. And then after that would just be the only thing I'd probably be going to after that would be Beast of the East. And then on the 21st, that's on the 14th, September 14th. And then on the September 21st is the Borble show in Virginia. I'm going to take Vader in karma to that. Because that's not that far. It's like 3 or 4 hour drive. And then, yeah, he's got muscle mass, William. Trust me. When you try to stack him and move his leg, you just try to pick his leg up. You can't even pick it up off the ground. That's how much he's so heavy. Trying to stack him, it's like a workout. But he normally stacks good anyway, like naturally, so I don't have to move him too much. I just got to hold his head up. I hold his head up and then touch his tail so his tail goes up, and he's good. And he's good on a leash. He moves good. So, but so it'd be Beast of the East, it'll be Lumberton, North Carolina. Then I'm going to go to Beast of the East, then to the Borbal show in Virginia. And then after that, the next show wouldn't be until November, and that would be the appraisal for the Borbals. Or no, excuse me. If I go to the jump off, that's in October. So the Jungle Jump Off would be the next one if I go. I'm not sure if I'm going. But I am going to the appraisal in November. So now I'll probably end out the year. You know what I'm saying? And then the next show I go to from there will probably be the Rumble in the Jungle, which will be in February, which is, the June Williams show. Because I'm cool with June Williams. I always get along with him. He never give me no problems. We always talk, when I see him at the shows and stuff, whether he's emceeing or whatever he's doing. Sometimes he just shows up. He don't even tell people he's coming. He'll just fly out. Boom. Next thing you know, he's right there. But I try to give him support because I like what he does. He works hard. You know what I mean? A lot of people might not like him. Well, you remember that boy worked to get where he was. It ain't like somebody just handed that shit to him and just said, here's some money. And he worked for it. He drove 24 hours to go to shows. He's done all kind of crazy shit. So you put in the work, you get something out of it. That's how it works. And I don't have to tell you guys, And sometimes you put the work in, you still don't get nothing. You got to keep trying. But I'm going to get off of here. I got to get these dogs out before they shit in the kennels. But I hope you all have a good night. Anybody got any questions before we get off? Anything you want to ask me? Just let me know. Anybody want to promote any of their dogs? Feel free. Now's the time. You got a litter or something? Speak up. Hit it up. Like I said, this is like, all right, Rocky. Free advertisement here. I don't charge nobody or none. Cry about anybody putting their stuff on here. But you all have a good night. And I'll talk to you all later. I'll see you next week, okay? Peace.